Greetings and salutations, this is Imperator Vespasian and his trusty sidekick.
Hello!
We're taking a look today at a new figure we've just managed to put together, and he's an interesting figure. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about him?
This amazing, awesome guy, shall I tell him the name?
Yeah.
Is called Jim Bowie, the inventor of the Bowie knife.
Apparently, yeah. Right, basically he's for the Battle of the Alamo. There's a Mexican about to bend him to death, which is good.
Which is what actually happened by the way.
Well, there are three versions of what happened. You can pick whichever you want.
Yeah,
it's just one of them he was actually unconscious underneath the blankets, and that would be a really boring gaming figure.
I don't think he would have actually done that.
So instead we've got the character himself sort of propped up by pillows in bed. He's on a nice little bed there. He's got his Bowie knife in his sheath just next to him. He's got a brace of pistols. He's firing away at the Mexicans as they come in. And just next to him...
That was the Mexican sergeant's thing.
Yep, and just next to him is a little bucket with a towel, and he's been coughing blood into it because he had tuberculosis.
Yep.
So he was a very ill man, and he was very sick, and he's there. He's got a bit of an overcoat draped over him. The figure is actually made out of a Victrix French Napoleonic figure. The French waistcoat I painted as an actual normal civilian waistcoat, and then just painted the rest on as I saw fit. So that is the actual figure itself. It's not bad. I had to cut the middle section of him out so I could fit it together properly. Took a bit of editing to do, but I did manage it in the end.
Did it take like an afternoon to do?
It did take quite a long time to make this figure, yeah, because I had to make the bed and everything and all the cloth. The sheets are actually made out of pieces of paper soaked in glue. So I soaked the paper in glue to make it very squishy and malleable, and then I draped them over like sheets, and when it's set, they have the appearance of sheets. If you just try to do it with paper or tissue paper, it tends to tear and fall apart. The bucket is actually made of a piece of card that I just rolled up.
Yeah, pretty simple.
And painted metally coloured. Yeah, so that's really it. And it shows what you can do with the Victrix figures.
Well, any figure really.
And the Victrix are actually quite easy to convert. I actually really enjoyed doing them. It was an interesting thing. Anyway, that's basically a little figure we had to show you.
Important icon. You'll find out soon.
Yeah, it's the first character we've got actually finished for the
main character
for the project.
Well, I know. I think he would have done way better not ill.
Oh, I think if Bowie was perfectly healthy, he would probably have accounted for quite a few Mexican casualties. He really was a fighter. He was well known as being a...
Crockett and Form, remember the last people in the chapel?
Yeah, Crockett died in the chapel, yeah.
No,
he was executed.
It was executed, yeah.
Depends which version you believe. I think personally he was probably executed.
Yeah.
But
Santana.
It just makes more sense, because he was a traitor. Because he applied citizenship. So
yeah.
He was legally not an American citizen. He was
Well, probably didn't want to be there.
No, he didn't want to be there anyway. No, but
Jim didn't want to be there either.
I think in the film, the proper film, not the John Wayne film, when he says, "If it was me, I'd just get over that wall and run." I think that's quite a truism. I think he probably would have done. But then again, he had all his men with him and stuff. He had men with him.
All his volunteers.
Yeah, and he probably felt honour bound. There's a lot that guilt plays a part in, and you don't want to feel guilty, so you will actually die in order to avoid feeling guilty.
So either suffer for the rest of your life or get it over and done with.
Yeah, but that works. That's what the PALS regiments are for. You put people from the same town together.
Bands of boys.
Bands of boys, yeah.
Yep, we go completely.
That was the local PALS regiment that you did at school.
Yeah.
There were PALS regiments from all over Britain.
Yeah, I know there were, but my main icon is the PALS.
Yeah.
We were completely wiped out.
Yeah. I went to where they died. It's got an elk near it. That's where they died. I actually stood where the PALS were massacred. Because the officer was an idiot. Like all officers, really.
Especially from Yorkshire.
Oh, we've made some quite good officers over the years. It's just the higher up you get, the more stupid the officer tends to be.
Yeah, because he gets his ego really high.
No, he's just really uneducated.
Incompetent.
Yeah, knows nothing about anything. If he was up to me, I'd put all the sergeants in charge of everything. Because sergeants always seem to know what they're doing.
That's because the veterans really.
Yeah, so you need veteran officers.
And they actually care about the soldiers that they're using.
Yeah, and you also need men who came up through the ranks. Or women. Sorry, can't be sexist.
Yeah.
Men or women who came up through the ranks.
And they did have women in there. Yeah.
Yeah, not many who came up through the ranks though. Because usually women would man anti-aircraft guns and stuff. Or fly planes.
In Germany, World War II, little children and little girls were manning the anti-aircraft guns.
Yeah, I would too if the Russians were coming. In World War II.
After knowing what happened at all the other towns in Germany?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if you knew what was coming.
And then shot myself before they came.
Use your last bullet for yourself sort of thing.
Not done what all the other people did, which was hide. And then
the other thing you could do is hang a red flag out of your window. I'd keep a red tea towel spare just in case.
Yeah, but there weren't actually Russians who were really charging forward.
No, they weren't.
It was the people standing for would die on the first run.
Yes, they weren't supposed to be alive when they entered Berlin. They went and survived, didn't they?
They were supposed to die on the first attack, weren't they?
Yes. The people who actually went into Berlin. The first guys in Berlin, the ones who were really bad, they were never actually supposed to be alive. So. And Stalin had them all shot after the battle. So thank you for taking the enemy capital. Just face that wall.
Yeah, face the wall so I don't have to steal faces while doing this.
Yeah, because I don't trust you. Oh God. Anyway.
And then Stalin's wife comes along. Hide! Quick!
Yeah, he was terrified of his wife. That's what Hitler did wrong, you see. He shouldn't have invaded Russia, he should have bribed Stalin's wife. But anyway, that's all besides the point. This is basically the last stand of a heroic figure in American history. I have seen the Battle of the Alamo called the Texan Iliad. I thought that was quite
I think nowadays, if you went to America, I don't think people really know who Jim Bowie was.
Oh, I think you would. There's a knife named after
him. I
mean,
in Texas, yes.
No, it is part of American folklore, isn't it? The Alamo, the Battle of the Alamo. The glorious last stand. It's like the Spartans, the Spartans who died at Thermopylae. Thermopylae. Saviours of Western civilization. Had the Spartans fallen, there would be no Western civilization. And had the Alamo held out, it would be interesting to see what would have happened.
Same thing. I don't think it would be stuck in a moment though.
I think if the Alamo would have fallen, the revolution would have failed.
The Alamo did fall.
No, it wouldn't have fallen.
Why?
Because when it came down to it, it was the casus belli for the rest of the war. Remember the Alamo, we're fighting for the Alamo.
Remember the people
it very much
who
helped
left
to motivate
in the
troops.
Alamo.
Yeah. It really helped to motivate the Texans because they knew they'd get massacred if they lost. If you know your enemy has already killed one group of guys for fighting, and you know you won't survive, then you will fight really hard.
And just killed two heroic members, Jim Bowie and Crockett. Crockett, the best shooter, just killed him. I think
Senator of the United States. He was actually a serving senator, or had been a serving senator, so he was a very well-known man.
And Jim Bowie, the inventor of the Bowie knife, just got killed by him as well.
He did loads of stuff too.
He was
a big Indian fighter, and so they were both very, very famous men in their own time.
And they both just got murdered by Mexicans.
Murdered is a funny one. Killed in battle for one of them, definite. So that's not murder. That's actually a lawful way of killing someone is during a war. So if you can kill someone and no one arrests you for it, there's no policemen on battlefields. So you go up and you just bayonet someone to death, and they go, well done. They give you a medal.
It's 21st century. Meaning
you get arrested for
it. When you kill someone, the police start. What's your name? Right. Yeah. Who you killed? Right. That is a fine of £100.
Slightly more than fine you for killing people. 25 years in prison is the average, I think. It's not very nice. You serve
a lifetime
between 7
sentence.
and 10.
A lifetime sentence is 30 years.
25.
I thought that was fair. A lifetime.
No, because it's not a lifetime. You don't serve the full sentence. You only serve less than half of it. A sentence isn't the full sentence you serve. And that was only brought in because the prisons were full of people. So they had to say, all right, you're only going for half your time. As long as you behave, we won't put you back. So if you behave and they'll let you out, you can stay out.
Like with Hitler, when he was sent to prison, it was 6 months if he was nice and good.
Yeah, if you behave for trying to overthrow the government in an armed revolution.
That's because the juries liked him, because they agreed with what he was saying.
But there wasn't a jury. It was a group of magistrates, wasn't it?
No, on the film.
Oh, there's a film. Oh, I don't watch films.
Okay.
I prefer to read books, and I haven't actually read much about them.
I think it's Hitler's Rise of Power, it's called or something.
The one with the chap out of the thing where they dance.
The way it begins with him, where his father beats him up.
Yeah, that's pretty much Hitler's life.
Yeah.
Hitler's
It's the one with the one where his father's choking to death, and he don't help him.
Yes. Yeah. That's all quite true. He let his father die. His stepfather.
I suppose he didn't like his stepfather.
No, because he was beaten every day by him. He was beaten until he lost conscious. He went into a coma for a number of days. His father beat him so badly. And you wonder why he turned out to be a mass murdering psychopath. Don't know. Could have been his upbringing. Don't know about that. What do you think?
No. I don't think it was all. I think it was all lie. No.
I mean, the guy was unstable. Right? He wasn't the sort of guy. He's the sort of person you would keep children away from. He's not the sort of person you elect to lead your country.
No. He was very nice with the children.
Well, yeah, he wasn't a pervert. You mean? Yeah. He preferred to just kill people instead. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, that is Jim Bowie hanging out in his little.
About to be killed. It's not very good to say hanging out. Hanging out with his mate as he gets bayoneted.
All right, maybe I'll rephrase that. It's Jim Bowie, not very well, laid on the bed. He's been given a brace of pistols by his friend Crockett, and the pistols are ready to fire, just like the film. Because I love the film.
And alcohol as well.
And a large bottle of alcohol, which is what everyone needs before going into battle. Actually, I wouldn't drink alcohol before going into a battle because I might need to go to the toilet.
Jim Bowie, he can look after himself.
Yeah, well, I always need to go to the toilet after I've drunk something, so, you know, I need to
Don't
stop.
worry, when you die, your body takes care of it.
Right, okay, but I prefer not to die and not to need to go to the toilet halfway through a battle. So if I'm hiding behind a wall, I don't need to have to stand up to find a tree to stand behind while I do something private. Because anyway, the other men might see me and it'd be embarrassing.
I think they had more worries at the time.
Right. I don't think I'm taking it seriously, am I? Anyway, that's it. That's the end of the video. This has been... Jim Bowie.
Jim Bowie.
Bowie. Sorry. I'm thinking... I nearly said David Bowie.
David Bowie.
But he's dead too now, so it's even sadder. What was his real name?
Jim Bowie.
No, David Bowie. What was his real name? He changed his name to that.
David.
Something else. It was something else. Ah, I don't know. Who cares?
David Crockett.
That would have been interesting, wouldn't it? He should have kept that name.
Yeah, he should have, yeah.
He'd be famous now. What would have happened to his music career if he had to change his name? So that's it. Yeah. End of the video. Boo.
No, David Shakespeare.
That's a good name. You're Shakespeare.
I know.
I'm not Shakespeare.
I know.
It's your side of the family, not mine.
I am a Shakespeare.
Well, no, you descended from his brother.
No, he's my great uncle.
Yeah. So...
But still, I am related to Shakespeare. That is amazing.
Yeah, and I'm related to Ethelred the Great, just like everyone else in Britain. Everyone is. If you date your family tree back so long, you've discovered you're all descended from whoever, you know.
King John. King John.
Yeah. King John. I hope I'm not related to King John. Good God. He's the reason we have the Magna Carta.
Literally.
Yeah, literally, they had to write it to stop him doing things.
But he still did it even after.
Yeah, he didn't learn, did he? There's another man who died coughing up into a bucket as well. There's quite a few of them, you know, throughout history. Famous people who died coughing up into a bucket.
Napoleon.
If we'd have waited long enough, Hitler would have done the same, wouldn't he?
He already was.
Yeah, so he was really ill at the end. So he would have ended up dying coughing up into a bucket.
His hand kept shaking every moment.
Yeah, he had Parkinson's, didn't he? And he was also blown up at one point. And he was gassed at another point in his career.
How did he survive all this?
That's why I stopped smoking, because he was gassed. His lungs couldn't take it.
Is that why in the bunker they weren't allowed to smoke?
Yeah, because he had a really bad chest. Because he stupidly gave his gas mask to an officer because he thought that was the right thing to do, because he was one of those sort of idiots.
You still smart.
I mean, I'd have let the officers choke to death and say, I'll write a letter to your mum, you know.
No, let him choke to death and say, alright lads, let's go home.
Yeah, let's leave it.
But Hitler's not one of them, unfortunately, so...
He did become a political officer at the end of the First World War. After he was only invalidated out, he became, I suppose, an informant type thing, a commissar. So he was already unstable at that point. So
yeah, if you're a commissar, then
pretty
you obviously don't have anything to go back on.
Yeah, it's not. You're not gonna trust someone as a commissar, really, because.
Although we did find out in Russian commissars never actually was able to shoot men.
Well, once.
Well, once, yeah.
Once. I've actually had a commissar in one game of bolt action actually do his job. Every other time he's failed. So, there we go.
All the commissar has to do is pull a trigger and he fails.
Shoot one man. That's all you have to do.
Do that.
All you have to do is kill one man and your unit carries on fighting. Retakes the test and carries on fighting. That's all you have to do. It's not hard. Right, snake eyes every time.
And they don't actually fight, do they?
No.
They just sit on the back and wait.
Oh no, your commissar gives you, because all my commissars have PPSHs, so you get 2 shots at close range with a PPSH.
Because they're scared.
Well look, if I was going to be anyone remotely important on the battlefield, I want a gun that goes da-da-da-da-da-da, rather than the gun that goes da.
No, duh.
Yeah, we get the point. Yeah, bolt action rifle. I want a gun that goes da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, which is
I think the whole army should be given that.
Yeah, so it's like go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
Like that today, everybody has a machine gun.
Yeah, but you have limited time which you can fire with machine guns. If you fire on full auto, you're going to run out of ammo really quick.
Yeah, that's the one problem about that.
Yeah, you have to carry a lot of stuff.
And it's a bolt action rifle, you have to aim.
Yeah, you try humping 180 rounds of ammunition.
Humping?
Yeah, hiking with 180 rounds of ammunition.
Hiking.
You try and climb across Salisbury Plain with 180 pounds on your back. Seriously, 80 pounds with 180 rounds of ammunition.
You'll survive though, and all the rest of the mates will die.
Yeah, do you want to feel my knee?
I know,
it's disgusting.
I know.
Yeah. I have a broken.
Where is it now?
There.
Oh, there it is there.
My cartilage is completely knackered, so I can't actually.
My knee is normal.
Yeah, so I can't actually carry any real weight because otherwise my knee goes, and also I've got no.
Which you did. Trying to do the hike.
I've got no nerves in my foot, so in my big toe.
Really?
Yeah. So that's what soldiering does for you.
So if I got a hammer and whacked it a couple of times, would you feel it?
Probably.
Protest theory, please.
No.
Let's get a hammer.
Thank you very much for watching. I'm now going to be chased repeatedly around a table with a hammer.
Come on.
So please leave any comments you want. I know this has just been one tiny video about a tiny little person, and we've just talked about junk again, because we keep doing that. Anyway, more stuff to show you later, so look out for it, and thank you very much for watching. He does the outro thing.
So,
in a normal voice.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think of Jim Bowie.
I thought it was Bowie.
Bowie.
Yeah,
Jim Bowie.
It's Bowie. It's a Bowie knife.
It's a Bowie.
We always used to call them Bowie knives.
It's a Bowie
so
knife.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
It's a Bowie knife.
Someone will type to us and say you pronounce it like that. You don't pronounce it Bowie, you pronounce it Bowie.
Yeah. You need, look, if you do that, and you need like a voice recognition on it.
You could use one of those funny hypheny things there in German. Which my computer can do. I can't remember what button I pressed, but I once hyphened something and I was really impressed.
I do that a lot because I pressed a keyboard and I don't know what I did and I can't remember.
Yeah, and you can see it on the screen. You go, I did it. I don't know how I did it. And maybe there's some sort of help guide on the internet that tells you how to type. I don't know.
Yeah, but you have to pay for it.
Yeah, no, I'm not paying for anything. Right, thank you very much for watching, and this has been Imperative Vespasian, and it's just a sidekick once again.
That's everything from me.
And everything from him. Goodbye.
See ya.